We up there today, holding their feet to the fire. Because they said, Billy wants the boats out of Jefferson, out of Plaquemines. Why should I care? The oil doesn't know parish lines. Man, let's pick the oil up. Let's get this oil picked up. But they play us against each other. You know, yesterday one of the contractors said, Billy wants all the boats out the parish. Didn't even make good sense. While we're in the meeting, we get a text. They want to stand down the jack-up boats because the Coast Guard has 4 already. Well, those 4 jack-up boats ain't picked up no oil. We picked up 100 barrels this week. You know, when people say they don't really want the oil picked up, I gotta believe them. You know, I've tried to sit patiently and work with them over the last month, but I walked out of the meeting because they're lying. The Coast Guard is lying, and BP is lying. And I'm gonna tell you something. They said, well, some of our boats are doing harm to the marsh. That's a lie. Show me one. Them fishermen out there day and night. Those square airboats they brought from Oklahoma, those are the ones doing the harm. I got pictures of them. But if you're going to make complaints about our local people, then show me some facts. Coast Guard, you got 500 men, and you got 4 helicopters out every day. You ought to have a picture of one of them. 0. You remember when they put the 80-foot rule in from the boom because somebody complained they were destroying the boom? No pictures, no name, nothing. Smoke and mirrors. But because a guy wears a blue uniform, what he say we supposed to believe? Bullshit. This is un-American what they're doing to us.
What's the general gist of why you feel like what's going on right now?
They want it to be over. They want to stand down as many people. And the sad part is, they brought a bunch of hands in to work to remove boom. When we got 100 people in Plaquemines Parish that need jobs on the list, ready to go, because they hire a subcontract. He gets a percentage every boat he brings in from out of. Our fishermen ain't giving him a percentage. He ain't getting his third or whatever. But you know what? They allow, and you know the other thing is, they sign that confidentiality. They don't tell you what they see. Our fishermen love that marsh. They care. They're going to tell you when they find oil. They don't want to find oil. And even the commander just now said, well, some oil shouldn't be picked up. The experts say it's better to leave it there. Is that the same experts that told us we shouldn't spray the disbursement, but let them keep spraying it? Is this a massive cover-up? Starting to look that way. Look, I tried. I stayed off TV for 30 days, and I bit my lip several times. This is not fair. It's not right. And the Coast Guard is wrong. They dead wrong, and so is BP. And if they take one vessel off the payroll, it ought to be charged with neglect because we're out there doing our job, cleaning up. And the only people doing their job is the local people. Listen, we've caught their boats sleeping in canals. We've seen them out there playing with the baby pelicans. You've seen the pictures. Every wrongdoing that you could imagine has been done by people brought in from outside of Louisiana. Yet we continue to fight that. Where is the right in that? Where is the Coast Guard, who gets paid with my tax dollars, standing up and saying, BP, no, we're going to use local people. Instead, they're telling us, oh, we got to leave the oil out there. Where's those orders coming from?
Today, a lot of positive press will be sent around the nation that they're almost finished with the relief well. If not finished, they're not going to hear, you know, maybe through us they'll hear you, but you have a message, obviously, that this is not a positive situation.
It's not over. All we want is to be honest and straightforward. We're sitting in a meeting and I get a text that they want to demob our boats today, but they won't say that. Why can't we have a seat at the table like grown men and be honest with each other? It's all smoke and mirrors. Well, Billy wants the boats out of Jefferson. St. Bernard wants the boats out of Plaquemines. That's how you think. We've been working together as a team. Maybe the Coast Guard and BP could take a lesson from the governor and the local leaders that have come together through this disaster, because they sure not on our team.
Who's in the meeting?
BP, the Coast Guard, Chris Roberts,
the local folks,
and the mayor of Grand Isle, the mayor of Lafitte, and Craig Tefera, myself, and the head of my strike team.
Your final word? You're leaving here mad?
You know, I was hoping after my meeting with Thad Allen things would get better. But this guy with the Coast Guard ain't on our team, and these guys are here to tell America it's over, and it's not over. And I'm going to Washington Monday, and I tell you what, they're going to get a piece of my mind.
Thank you.